You've seen it everywhere, you heard it everywhere. In this video, I want to talk about Shure SM7B microphone. Hi, it's Mike from Casefile and Casefile Presents. On this channel, I'm releasing videos on podcasting and audio production, so if you enjoy the content, you can hit the like button. Starting a podcast is not easy. You've got to learn so much, there's so much equipment that you've got to buy and set up, and it's not as easy as pressing record and uploading your audio. One of the most important decisions that you will make at the beginning is choosing the right microphone. Now, in music industry, if you were to record in a professional studio, you'd have a selection of microphones, then test each one of them and choose the one that suits your voice. For podcasters, that's not always possible, so we have to rely on reviews and recommendations. And of course, there is one microphone that features on most of these lists, and that's Shure SM7B, the one next to me. Why is this microphone so widely popular and used? Well, there are several reasons. First of all, it is a dynamic microphone. It doesn't need external power to run. It has a flat frequency response, relatively flat, meaning it gives you that nice rounded and smooth sound. At the back of this microphone, you've got some boosts for high frequencies and low frequencies and cuts, boosts and cuts. But in neutral position, it wins many points. The shape of that microphone is also pretty cool because normally you'd have to connect microphone at the back. With SM7B, you can connect here on the side, and that makes it easy to mount it on an arm like this one, which then makes it comfortable during conversation, broadcasting, or recording podcasts. The capsule of this microphone sits halfway from the top, and that with that shield works as a pop shield, meaning it's an easy microphone to operate. You just talk to it. You don't have to worry about much. It's a sturdy build microphone. I had it for like 10 years and it still looks and sounds and works as it would be a brand new microphone. It can also take a lot of volume before distorting the sound, and it has a cardioid polar pattern. That's a heart-shaped polar pattern, meaning it protects from recording noise. It protects recording noise from the sides and from the back. So all in all, it is a perfect microphone for podcasters. Or is it? Let's take a step back and think about your situation. If you are well versed in audio production, or you're a seasoned podcaster, then this microphone is right for you. It will be the ideal microphone for you. However, when you're starting out, when you're just building your setup, SM7B may not be the perfect choice. Now, why is that? For starters, the whole setup will cost you a bit of money. SM7B on its own is £330. That microphone needs cables and it needs audio interface. So I'd say that is £200. Is that it? Well, no. SM7B unfortunately is a dynamic, it's a quiet microphone, meaning you need a lot of gain on input. Or you can buy a gain booster. I've got Fathead connected to this microphone. I made a review video about Fathead gain booster, so if you wanna watch that, it's available on this channel. So let's say you do want to buy a gain booster. Cloud Lifter, which is the most popular, will set you back £150, so that's quite expensive. But you may want to buy a cheaper one like this Fathead, which is a decent one as well, but still that's £60 to £70. So overall, when we count the microphone, audio interface, cables, booster, maybe the arm as well, that's around 600 pounds. So that's 830 American dollars. So that's quite a bit when you're starting out. And that's just a microphone. We haven't even talked about headphones, your computer, or the software that you'll be using to record your podcast. So instead, for beginners, I'd recommend nice, cheap USB microphone to start with. But you may say, well, I still want the quality of SM7B. I don't want a quality of a cheap microphone. Well, don't worry. Shure, the company behind SM7B, listened to the people and they came up with Shure MV7. It's a microphone based on this one, on SM7B, and it is an USB microphone. Now I'm gonna read the description from their website that says, inspired by the legendary SM7B, the MV7 is a dynamic microphone with both USB and XLR outputs for use with computers and professional interfaces alike. Connect via USB and explore additional setup features and auto level mode within their Motive app. You can control vocal tone and distance from the microphone, and with auto level mode you can let the microphone do the work for you. MV7 costs £260, so that's around $330. But you don't need audio interface, you don't need cables, you don't need gain boosters with it. Now I do have a big disclaimer. I have not used MV7 myself. I'm only going with the reviews and feedback from the website, and people seem to be loving it. So, you've got to test it yourself. In the end, if you are looking to upgrade your podcasting setup, something more complex, something that gives you more options, then yes, get SM7B. Remember though, you've got to then invest in audio interface, cables, arms, maybe gain booster, and so on. On the other hand, if you want the same quality, the same kind of sound, but something simpler, kind of plug and play interface, then MV7 may be a good choice. Any MV7 users out there? If you've got one, if you've used one, let me know how it sounds in the comments below. But that's it for today. I'm Mike Migas. If you want to learn more about podcasting, you can check the rest of my channel or my website, mikemigas.com. For now, you can share, you can like this video, and I'll see you later.